was an armada, the greatest armada ever put together in the history of the world. And when the Germans saw it, they could only marvel at it, and they knew that the war was over. There's a marvelous comment in Cornelius Ryan's book on D-Day, in which one of the German officers who survived said later, "When I saw that, I knew it was the end for Germany."
For the 8 companies of men approaching Omaha Beach, the nightmarish obstacles Rommel has planted begin to pay off for the Germans. Here the struggle is the fiercest. Omaha Beach is 6 miles of hell, with 100-foot cliffs at either end.
The outfits like the big red one and the 29th that hit the beach, they got a chance to see the silhouette and the pillboxes. There were particularly one giant pillbox. There was a little bit of everything. There was a little bit of confusion. There is a little fear there, but you don't recognize it. I think the confusion overwhelms in the commotion and the confusion. And you don't function like a human being, you function more like a machine.
Amid sinking tanks and exploding landing craft, raked by relentless machine gun fire, many of the men are mowed down before they even hit the sand.
The Germans were so completely outnumbered and had no air support whatsoever. Complete control of the air for the Allies. I think it was something like 2 German planes in the air that day. So that the Germans really didn't have a chance. And they knew it.
While landing at Omaha Beach turns into disaster, Utah Beach is nearly the opposite. The U.S. 4th Division lands there with little resistance and moves rapidly inland. At Juno Beach, the high seas and German defenses are frustrating the Canadians. The sandy strip is marked with the dead and dying of both sides. Sword Beach is small, but because it is a naval port, it is guarded by heavy gun emplacements. Weather and terrain take many casualties from the British first wave. At Gold Beach, amphibious tanks are vital in wiping out enemy gun emplacements. The men are not fighting alone. 10,000 flights of aircraft battered German defenses with more than 11,000 tons of bombs. Of all the beaches, Omaha is where the battle is fiercest and results in the most casualties.
That was the hard area there where they cut railroad tracks and they buried them in an angle, so when our gliders went in there, they took a tremendous toll of our people. It was a hell of a stench. Gunfire, a lot of wreckage in the beach, a lot of bodies.
German air strength had been moved out of Normandy just a few days before. They had been pulled back for rest, recreation, and repair, so that the German fighting strength was less than it would have been even a few days before.
In my case, I was in Pointe du Hoc. What I saw was rugged rocks, which we hit a lot. We fired hooks to climb up on ropes to go up to the top. But we were supposed to knock out some heavy German artillery pieces up on top of that hill. When we got up there wasn't any. They had already moved them out. When we got up there, a lot of snipers. They were retreating. Evidently that was the last of the working crew wherever they moved those guns that they had.
Also, there was another factor on D-Day. Rommel was not present to command the German troops on the beaches. And also, the panzers were held back for 10 hours because Hitler couldn't make the decision to commit them.
With troops moving inland everywhere, it is apparent that the Allies' gamble is paid off. Although nobody knows the exact figure, approximately 160,000 men are ashore by the end of D-Day. The beachhead is secure.
So really say, well, what I went through, and I'm here. You know, it's a weird feeling that's very hard to explain. I'm here.
The invasion of Normandy would signal the death knell for German domination of Europe. For that prize, nearly 4,000 men would give their lives on Omaha Beach alone. By day's end, Germans are surrendering or in retreat. Their Reich is beginning to crumble. Looking back on the beachhead, soldiers will remember this landing as the longest day.